youth movement, Isabella. There is only one solution.
There is only one solution.
Intifada revolution.
Intifada revolution.
Intifada, intifada.
Intifada, intifada.
Long live the intifada.
Long live Intifada.
I'm Isabella with the Palestinian Youth Movement, and as of this morning, on the 98th day of the genocide in Palestine, 23,469 Palestinians have been martyred. Even more are still under the rubble, and even more are wounded. Entire bloodlines have been wiped out in seconds. Children have starved to death. Hospitals and schools completely destroyed, and families will never feel whole again. The martyrs are predominantly women and children. In acknowledging this, we never forget our men. Instead, we recognize how this mass killing of women and children is undoubtedly part of the genocidal targeting of Palestinians as a people, of our men, of our women, and our children.
Shame.
The Zionist entity attempts to destroy all Palestinian life and possibility of future life. They do so by targeting the most vulnerable because they have proven completely incapable of defeating the Palestinian resistance. They employ the most genocidal tactics imaginable in a pathetic, in a useless attempt to destroy popular support for the Palestinian resistance. US-backed Zionists kill our people. They try to quell our movements. They try to spread disunity among us. They try to suppress our voices. They do this because they know that they are no match to the power of our people. They are no match to our people who, in the face of genocide, remain steadfast and remain completely dedicated to total liberation. Zionists are no match to the women and the children and the men who promise to resist. Journalist Ahad Adwan shared her family's moving words. At any moment, they can call you to tell you that your entire family is dead. You have to be ready for this news, and you have to be strong, because we didn't give birth to weak girls. It is not our girls who wait around for someone else to support them. You have to get up and stand up for yourself. Palestinian women and youth will never be, have never been, and will never be weak victims. We know that only we Palestinians are capable of leading our struggle for liberation. We carry on our cause, strengthen our resolve so that no martyr dies in vain. This generation is the generation of liberation. The Zionist entity is making a grave mistake, because the children of Palestine will never abandon our land or our people who have taught us how to live and who have taught us what it means to fight for freedom. فلسطين عربية
فلسطين عربية
ومن المية للمية
من المية للمية
فلسطين عربية.
فلسطين عربية.
Thank you.
We have so many people here with us today. Hundreds of people. We're so heartwarmed. We're so full of love. We're so full of gratitude. We have 2 speakers to go and then we march. Our next speaker is Anusha from Dissenters. Please join me in welcoming her.
Anusha? Oh, there we go. Sorry. No worries.
You made it.
Thank you. From Palestine to Mexico,
From Palestine to Mexico,
all the walls have got to go.
all the walls have got to go.
From Palestine to the Philippines,
From Palestine to the Philippines,
stop the U.S. war machine.
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 Hello, everybody. My name is Anusha. I'm here with Dissenters, a youth anti-militarist organization. Thank you to the Palestinian Feminist Collective for organizing this incredibly important intervention. Yesterday, as we all saw, Genocide Joe bombed Yemen because Yemen righteously and courageously blocked the Zionist entity's ships. He is the 4th consecutive U.S. president to bomb Yemen because the U.S. empire cares more about shipping delays and profit margins than they do about human life. And he continues to parrot the same propaganda that we have heard for decades and centuries from empire, from Afghanistan to Vietnam to Kuwait to Palestine, that they are somehow bringing freedom and democracy to women and queer people and trans people and the most vulnerable people by bombing and imprisoning their mothers, their siblings, their cousins, their schools, their gardens, their entire communities. But we know that imperialism is not going to bring us their freedom or their democracy. From Yemen to Haiti, from Kashmir to the Congo, from Palestine to right here on Lenape land in Manhattan, we will bring our communities to liberation and feminist future. Now, Ms. Kirsten Gillibrand claims to be a feminist. She claims to be a representative of the people of New York, but she is not. Her and none of her corporate bought-out colleagues are, because we've all been on the streets, right? Tens of thousands of us. We've been calling her, we've been sending her messages, and what is she doing? She's staying silent. She hasn't even said the word ceasefire. Instead, as we heard from our comrades, she went over to Israel, so-called Israel, Palestine, and she is sitting idly by while her president bypasses Congress to illegally bomb Yemen. The only interests she represents are that of AIPAC, the Zionist lobby, and war profiteers, not ours. So I have a few questions for Ms. Kirsten. Is it feminist to bury mothers alongside their entire families? Is it feminist to separate migrant mothers from their children and imprison them? Is it feminist that childcare and healthcare is completely unaffordable and that
budgets are skyrocketing. No, there is no feminism and no dignity in our ruling class here in the belly of the beast. Absolutely no dignity. We know that DEI in the military or women in STEM engineering the next Hellfire missiles that destroy entire families is not going to bring us towards liberation. But the fall of the US empire and the Zionist empire will. And they will fall. From the belly of the beast.
From the belly of the beast.
Hands of the Middle East.
Hands of the Middle East.
From the belly of the beast.
From the belly of the beast.
We want justice. We want peace.
We want justice. We want peace.
Thank you.